Twitch's biggest clown apologized. Now, Hendo, my dog is so fat. All right. Let's see what this has to do. Now, if I'm in this video, I'm sorry. But if it's good PR, I'm not sorry. We did it.
So Tay Too Smooth came back with an apology, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even realize I had this many thoughts about the situation from the fact that, dude, the more I look at Max, he's low-key a weirdo. And maybe I can't say that because I'm only watching it through a screen, but just being a YouTuber and going over these situations, along with the recent little drama he had with Jace, it just had me come to the conclusion that Max is not only immature, but he just seems like a bad friend on some stuff, man. By the way, I just have a few notes. I don't really feel like writing a full script. I just kind of want to give you guys my unfiltered thoughts. So if this video flows less naturally than a normal video, you know
he's
why.
Giving unfiltered thoughts. Okay, so if he disses me, we definitely have to unfilteredly diss him back. I ain't gonna lie.
Now, how do we even get here to the apology? It really starts 8 months ago when I dropped the iconic video, Tay Too Smooth is Twitch's biggest clown. And I was rewatching it, dude, and just seeing the progress. I'm so proud of myself. Make sure you love yourself and you take note of where you improve. But that's besides the point. But in this video, it really started when I seen this clip of Tay criticizing this girl for not collabing with him. He started clowning her for her views and telling her she wasn't gonna go nowhere. And that really
Didn't we react to that video? The Tay clown video? I thought we reacted to that on stream. I thought we reacted to that on stream.
Me so wrong.
I don't agree with
shit.
You. I don't want to stream with you.
Okay, shit. Go ahead, stay there with that 5.1.
I'm really self-conscious about.
Hey, we see what girls appreciate you. Yeah, we good off her. We good on those.
Ooh, that boy was hurt.
With only 21 viewers.
So I dropped the video cooking Tay. I talked about how he has humiliated himself. I talked about how the only reason that he was even gaining his momentum was because he turned himself into a clown.
So right though, come on. You want to be fed watermelon? One bite. You want to be fed watermelon? One bite. I mean, you want to be fed watermelon?
Nah, it looked crazy though, cause it looked like my boy got a collar on though. Am I tripping? Like everything about this it looked like he got the white collar on, watermelon getting fed by. Yeah, nah, it looked crazy.
Oh my god. He licked it first.
Then he had the plate cleaner bill, so that ain't make it any better. Like, boy, you know you don't need to eat watermelon, Tay. You know you don't eat watermelon. Hold on, let me move this for y'all. You know you don't eat watermelon. Might as well throw. Like, you feel me? This is crazy looks.
Oh my god.
And then why would you do that? Little ass girl, why would you do that? Seriously, you look like a bot. You genuinely like a bot.
And yes, this is the type of tomfoolery I was talking about. This nigga eating watermelon from an Asian woman as a black man. That shit was frying me so bad at the time. And then on top of that, Tay also had a tendency to just be incredibly cruel to women.
It's like a job to your dumb ass. You get on here, you get on. What are you it's not entertaining to me. Nobody watches your stream for like entertainment. You follow me, bro. What are you okay, and I report. I'm a fucking commentator. What's your point?
You made a whole love song about me, bro.
Yeah, this is part of the challenge. Do you need me to call Max?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all know I ain't meet Tay during this arc. So, like, seeing Tay like this, not knowing him before, like the Tay I know now, it's like he got the nine tails in him or something. You feel me? Because, like, the Tay I'm seeing here and the Tay I know is two completely different people. You feel me? It's like he got the nine tail in him. Like, he just, if anything goes wrong, he unleashing that bit. You feel me? That's what it feel like when I be talking to Tay. Nah, this your man's. Alright, bro. Evil Tay, I'm crying. That boy got two sides. Hendo, after this, let's go to a TikTok live and I'll report. Alright.
Nigga say, yo, come do this low board, bro. You don't gotta take it too serious, bro. Nobody's
It's just real goofy how niggas let him back in the community after all that bullshit. Like, just keeping a weirdo around for like content. I mean, I guess.
It's the dreads.
So as you can see, Tay was just not only super cruel to Connie and just acting like a weirdo, but Mari also clocked something that I've been saying, and it's the fact that the people around Tay were obviously using this nigga for content. I'm not saying that this makes any of what he was doing right. That's why I made my initial video on him. But when he got exposed for basically hopping on burners and talking about everybody, it was incredibly weird how everyone just convened.
Nah, I do believe that though. The dreads, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It probably is the dreads if we keeping it a buck. What probably is, once he cut his shit, he was straight. I ain't gonna lie. Once he, bro, like the week he cut his shit, he got into it with Max. That same exact time frame. Oh yeah, the Mari shit was bad. Yeah, I think we watched the video on that too.
Immediately ignored the fact that this guy was getting bullied by his friends for content. And the only reason that he got dropped was because Tay finally turned the gun back at Max. But with all that being said, 8 months after that, Tay finally apologizes and he wants to take accountability. So I have it pulled up, and that's what we're about to go through today.
I ain't gonna lie, Tay ain't had cornrows till I got my cornrows. Y'all notice that? Tay ain't get his cornrows till he see my cornrows. I ain't gonna lie.
And he wants to take accountability. So I have it pulled up, and that's what we're about to go through today. Comment for the algorithm. I'm not gonna go through everything. I just have a bunch of notes on key moments I wanted to comment on, and then I want to talk about Max and Dante's reaction, because those two guys low-key was pissing me off.
Through shit, going through life, I realized, bro, my actions really hurt a lot of people. And that's just something that I struggled with for the longest, is not coming to terms with what I did.
Boy, why he standing up there like that? Why he standing up there like that? Boy, what you was looking at, Tay? What you was looking at?
Did, you feel me? Because at the end of the day, nigga, I was wrong. You feel me? I can admit that, you feel me? I was wrong. I've done a lot of wrong, you feel me? But I've decided to stop being delusional. I was very delusional, you feel me? Not realizing, like, the error of my ways, you feel me? And I feel like that's a big step that I've made in my life, is, you feel me, just seeing things how they really are and not being delusional because I don't want to be wrong or look wrong. It's okay to be wrong in life, bro. I'm probably gonna be wrong 1,000 more times before it's all said and done.
Now Tay,
look, look, we know that's Tay too smooth, but if you genuinely listen to what he's saying, he's speaking facts.
To you, it's okay to be wrong. And the thing with the internet and the thing with these parasocial fans,
he's gonna say it. I know what he's gonna say. You can't be wrong once and them get over it. They just gonna hold that shit forever.
These niggas will never let you grow. I'm starting to feel like the streamer fan bases are nothing but cattle. If you just blindly listen to anything your favorite content creator or celebrity says, you're an animal. Tay has done a lot of wrong on the internet. That's why his digital footprint is cooked. But there are worse people. Literally, the first thing that comes to my mind is Deshae Frost. This dude harassed a woman in a store, and mind you, I don't see this nigga getting the blackball of doom. And instead of getting blackballed, he gets a streamer university invitation, and I'm gonna come back to it. I just say it to say, I feel like everybody has turned Tay into this scapegoat. Tay has become a perfected scapegoat. He's the only nigga on the internet that gets this much vitriol while there are significantly worse people. It's frying me bad, really bad. I don't even think Dez gets half the heat Tay does, and that nigga is so much worse.
First person I want to apologize to in this video is Max. You feel me? Bro treated me like a brother, made sure I was right. Nigga believed in me, but I still betrayed his trust and did him wrong. And I felt like I was right in the time, you feel me, when shit happened. I thought I was in the right, you feel me? I was like, yeah, nah, these niggas didn't fuck with me like that. Like, I thought they fucked with me, but like, you feel me? Looking back on this shit, bro, it wasn't that deep. Getting made fun of is never that deep.
Bro, is he sitting at a frisbee tournament thingy? I ain't gonna lie, this low-key. It's low-key aesthetic though. Hold on. You low-key make this nigga edit or something. He low-key tough. I ain't gonna care. He go Nike sweats. Okay, this not bad.
Deep, bro, you feel me? At the end of the day, niggas was on my shit because I was letting niggas slide with that shit, you feel me? I should have been stepped up, I should have been manned up. And that's really on me, I'm not gonna lie. Bro didn't deserve any of the shit that I said or any of the shit that I did, you feel me? All he did was believe in me, so I'm truly sorry for that shit. I ain't gonna lie, I really do apologize.
Now Tay, here's the thing. You were indefensible, and I said it various times throughout both my videos. What you did was wrong. You cannot just backdoor your friends on burner accounts. That stuff is so wrong. But the thing is, you need to stand on 10 toes. Blackboy Max.
Wait, what did that say? Oh nah, Max gotta get back. Max need to get back ace. Hey, I'm crying. That boy showed the screenshot on the burner though. Nah, I'm fried right now. I'm fried, bro. You supposed to look the name up, Tay. He seen his shit at the top and screenshot. First off, charge your phone, my nigga. Seriously. He seen that shit at the top and just screenshotted that shit. That's crazy.
wrong. But the thing is, you need to stand on 10 toes. Blackboy Max, from what I can tell, does not seem like a good friend. Tay was consistently bullied. He was consistently made the butt of the joke. And while his way of dealing with it was wrong, we have to acknowledge that there is a cause and effect to everything. Nigga, this shit is just like Full Metal Alchemist. Y'all know what equivalent exchange is, right? Tay gets bullied for years. He gets turned into content, just like Mari says. And then when he finally crashes out, he gets blackballed. And it's so weird because there are significantly worse actors in the space.
Dynamics within the friend groups. Mind you, bro, there's clips of this nigga ashing blunts on my fucking head, nigga. Well, not my head, but I had a hat on. That shit burnt a hole in my hat. I let that slide, you feel me? Niggas pouring water on me whenever I'm sleeping and shit during subathons and shit. Like, you feel me? I let a lot of shit slide, you feel me?
Nigga, why are you letting this slide? Wait, that's me! Hold on, that's me! Hold on, that's me though! We made it! Hey, we made it though! Hold on! Hey, I gotta like this motherfucker. Hold on, I gotta like this motherfucker. Hold on. W video, my nigga. W video. Hey, W vid, my nigga. Seriously, this might be the best video this year. Hey, no. And I had the fresh. Hey, I had the fresh cut.
You feel me?
Nigga, why are you letting this slide? No. Tay too smooth. Nigga, that's not smooth. I know. Why are you letting this slide? Oh, okay. Relax.
You feel me?
Nigga, why are you letting this slide? No. Tay too smooth, nigga. That's not smooth, nigga. I know. I ain't gonna. Why are you letting this slide?
You gotta understand though, bro. Because whenever I crash out and I do the most, niggas paint me as the problem. Like,
and that's a clip of Tay just recounting certain things that happened to him. Honestly, this is kind of horrific. What do you mean someone is putting ash on your hat? What do you mean water is being poured on you? And then not only that, Tay says it pretty plainly. If he retaliates, he is viewed as the problem, and that's exactly what happens. And what makes this situation so especially sinister is how Tay has been turned into an insane scapegoat. Nobody cared about what Tay was doing until he finally turned the gun back on Blackboy Max. Everyone always dismisses the bullying criticism by saying, well, Tay harassed women and Tay did it to himself. These people kept this woman harasser around for content. That stuff weird. They use this guy. Tay was really young when he first got into these streamer spaces. He was 17. I was 17 2 years ago, bro. Like, shit was hard. Dead ass. Shit was really hard. And I was going through some
damn, you 19, young guy, nigga.
Heavy depression. I understand that when you're in these spaces and you look up to these people, it's easy to be taken advantage of. And I low-key think in a way Tay was taken advantage of. And that's just such a weird precedent to set. If I do something humiliating, that means my friends get to put ash on my hat and pour water on me. You're insane if you think that's okay. Facts. The thing with the internet is people like to act like you can't acknowledge two things to be true at once. We can acknowledge that Tay was a bad person. We can acknowledge that Tay has done some pretty questionable things while simultaneously acknowledging that how he was treated was just really not right.
Yeah, no, I want to apologize to Gauss because that was mad disrespectful. I basically did the same shit I did to Max and him because it's like he ain't never said nothing about me. He ain't never mentioned me in no bad light. You feel me? Sure, he made jokes, but Gauss was also one of the kind niggas. You feel me? That was always like, you feel me, making sure I was good behind scenes. You feel me? Saying like, nah, niggas going too far, shit like that. You feel me? I also want to throw in Screed with that one too. You feel me? Because I also mentioned him on the burner a few times. You feel me? Like kind of putting myself.
Tay, how many of you feel me's you got, my nigga? How many of you feel me's you got left, my nigga? Seriously. He could have just fought them, but no. Once they put ash on his head instead of going on a burner. Nah, that nigga bugging. I would have never apologized to Rage. Nah, Rage, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what happened with him and Rage, but that don't got nothing to do with me. I ain't gonna lie.
Bug him and shit like
him and Rage stuff was kind of a little sticky, like pause. I don't know, cause Tay did get in front of the room and told them that, you feel me, Rage was calling girls out their name and stuff, and then Rage blacked on them. So they stuff kind of a little like, you feel me?
That, and that nigga Screed is dead ass like a brother to me. That he would always pull me aside, tell me this, tell me that. If I'm making myself look crazy, he would always pull me aside, be like, yo, Tay, you gotta tighten up, do this, do that. It's just like the little things that bro would do just to make sure I wasn't looking crazy on camera, like would make sure I wasn't.
Tay, what are you looking at? What, like, genuinely, what are you looking at over there? There's not. Tay, what are you looking at? Why are you squinting? You got glasses on it. Why are you squinting with glasses? I like the earrings, though. Facts. The piercing tough, man. I like the beige going on. You matching the scenery. I mess with this, though. You feel me? I mess with this, Tay. Good shit.
Putting myself in a position where niggas could embarrass me or some shit. So I also want to apologize to Screet too.
I wanted to include this apology he made to guys and Screet because I didn't know that they were actually going behind the scenes and trying to help Tay out. And if that's true, back when I used to watch Max, I always thought guys and Screet were pretty cool dudes. And it is pretty nice to hear that behind the scenes, they actually tried to do right by Tay. And I'm pretty sure after the whole saga happened, Screet was one of the people in the calls with Tay trying to help him move forward after everything that just happened.
The next person I want to apologize to is Connie. I'm not gonna lie. I know we had our little shit, Connie, but like, you feel me? I apologize to you, and I think you accepted it too. Like, I think we cool now and shit like that. But I still do want to apologize and include you in this video because I feel like that was just some petty shit, some childish shit, some immature shit. You feel me? And like, as a man, I really shouldn't be like talking to you like that. I should have talked to you like that. And I was a lot younger.
This good scenery. I like this. You walking in the lines. Okay. This is very cinematic. I like this right here.
But still though, I do regret that shit heavily. So I do want to apologize to you too.
Obviously, he needed to apologize to Connie. I showed you guys the clip. He really was going off on Connie.
I also want to apologize to Rage, bro, for making you look bad in that one Senna clip. You feel me? Saying you called Senna out her name and shit like that. I'm gonna apologize for that shit too. You feel me? That was just lack of like self-awareness. You feel me? I didn't really know how to read the room. You feel me? Bringing bad PR to you, and then on top of that, calling you a lame ass nigga on Twitter for like reacting to like the drama and shit because it just felt like everybody was piling up on me. You feel me? And to this day, I still watch this nigga streams. You feel me? I started off watching this nigga Rage, Dante, all them niggas back in like when I was in like middle school, junior high and shit like that. And it's crazy, like, bro, nigga, you meet these niggas, you cool with them, and then like these are niggas you grew up watching and shit, like your childhood, like your childhood, bro. You grew up watching these niggas and they don't fuck with you, bro. So like I feel like that really hurt a lot. You feel me? Seeing like Dante and Rage ragging on me and shit, you feel me? Calling me a loser and shit. But it's mostly because of my actions. So I do want to apologize to y'all niggas, bro, for anything that I may have said that like hurt y'all feelings and shit like that, or anything that I did to y'all niggas.
Now, Tay, I understand you grew up watching Rage and Dante, but honestly, don't apologize to either of these niggas. I'm just keeping it real. They both questionable in my opinion. Y'all know I've never really liked streamers. If y'all want the story time of when I got radicalized, let me know. The reason why I'm saying this is because when I was rewatching my video on Tay, I actually had forgot that Rage scammed this guy. Tay was working a minimum wage job and Rage scammed him out of $10. That was just so weird. That's a millionaire scamming a minimum wage worker. That's why I don't think he should apologize to Rage. And that's another conversation that we need to have. Stop pedestalizing these freaking streamers. Stop practicing idolatry. These guys are not idols. They're just morally questionable people who happen to come into a lot of money and influence. At least from what I see, that's my opinion. And the thing with Dante is that he be frying me because everyone looks at him as like this pillar of morality, but even Dante be having questionable moments. Tell me why Dante is apparently rubbing shoulders with the Shay Frost post-set harassing someone in public. We see in clips of them having fun together, and mind you, Dante ends up reacting to this Tay Too Smooth apology and calling it karma, but dude, you're rubbing shoulders with someone you just watched harass someone in public. That is weird. So just as an obligatory, because I don't need no one trying to clock my tea, I don't know if Dante actually seen it himself, but on Twitter, the clip went super viral. It has over 25 million views. This was a huge situation. Everyone talked about it, various YouTubers. If he didn't see it, that's crazy, because even Kai Cenat seen it. I mean, the whole streamer university thing is weird. Deshae Frost gets exposed for harassing a woman in public, and then he gets an invite to one of the biggest streamer collab events of our era, and everyone's just rubbing shoulders and cool with him. But these same people have the audacity, they have the gall to be coming at Tay for how he acted. That shit weird, twin.
And I feel like I never made like a real apology about this shit is to Mari. Mari, I'm sorry for the shit, you feel me? I was a kid and I feel like I continued to not acknowledge.
How many apologies he got? I ain't gonna lie, that boy was on a spree. That boy was on a real spree. They just pick and choose to be cool with just because they got followers. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. And the reason why I keep looking down is because my chat is right here, okay? If y'all didn't know, I broke my monitor, so my chat has to be right here. But I ain't gonna lie, though. Yeah, that's really what it looks like. It just looks like majority rules, honestly. More followers equals you're right. You feel me? More followers equals your narrative is the right narrative. You feel me? Like, that's just how it is for everything. Like, if we're being realistic, more followers means your narrative is going to be the one that sticks. So, in this case, we got Tay Too Smooth, 38,000 followers on Twitch. Blackboy Max, what, like 4 or 5 million or something? I don't know. It's like, come on now, majority rules. So, it's never going to go in his favor.
Acknowledge it and just act like it didn't happen. But I do want to apologize. I just want to say sorry to everybody that I hurt. Sorry to everybody that I did dirty. Sorry to everybody that I did wrong. You feel me? I'm just doing this so I can never do this shit again in the future. You feel me? I never want to make another apology video like this again.
I wanted to end it here after he apologized to Mari and how he said he just didn't want to have to apologize anymore, because in my opinion, I feel like this was a pretty good apology video. Accountability was taken. And honestly, in my opinion, at certain points, Tay really overextended, because when you actually look at the receipts and you do the research, you can see some of the people he's apologizing to really aren't people that deserve it. But my final thoughts on Tay himself is that I do root for change. I'm not gonna kick you while you're down. I see the work you're putting in. And I mean, the nigga Tay was even in the gym, you know, just trying to be better. And who am I as a human to not want to apply change and self-progression? But now I want to talk about Max just a little bit. Now, Max reacted to this video, and dude, I have so many gripes with this shit. Not only is he like laughing throughout the video, but he's just pandering to his viewers so much. It's really corny, I'm not gonna lie. And even the comments are calling him out on this. Let me read some of these comments for you. Chat instantly hating is wild. They got a hive mind mentality, but that's what it is, I guess. Video of someone apologizing for having a breakdown since he was a laughing stock of his friend group for years. Half the stuff Max was laughing about wasn't even funny for real. These comments really put it best. Not only is the video titled "My Biggest Hater Is Back," but Max is laughing throughout this video, and he just has these hive mind fans that are just gonna like instantly hate on anything, even if it's someone trying to do better. What's the point of clowning someone and criticizing them if you're not even giving them the chance to do better? Especially when Max himself has kind of devolved into someone who doesn't even seem that savory. But I'll just play a clip.
You feel me? I realized that my actions have hurt other people and like that. It's not like I just realized. I realized over time. Like, you feel me? Just sitting and thinking. You feel me? Going through shit. Boy, you ain't not. Boy, you ain't not KC3, nigga. Yo! Hold on, chill. Yo!
I ain't gonna lie, that's not. Y'all talk about my fake laugh. I don't want to hear nothing about fake laughs. Y'all talk about my fake laugh. Hell no, I ain't never bust out the. Tummy, the tummy grab. I ain't gonna lie, he was one step away from the knee slapper. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all talk about my fake laughs. My fake laughs ain't like this though.
Like I just realized. I realized over time. Like, you feel me? Just sitting and thinking. You feel me? Going through shit. Boy, you ain't not. Boy, you ain't not KC3, nigga. Yo. Hold on, chill. Yo. Bro.
Starting with the fact that you're just using the overreaction gimmick, dude. None of what he said was funny. Tay hopped on the internet, wore his heart on his sleeve, was extremely vulnerable after messing up, and you're laughing at him? That's fucked up, flat out, bro. You know, I'm really happy I'm not writing this video because I can be a lot more natural with you guys, and I just want to say I've had some friends that have let me down, and I've went through mental health issues. I'm not saying that Tay is right. I know I have to keep saying it because I know people love to misinterpret on the internet. This is not me defending any of Tay's actions, but I'm seeing him as the human he is, and Max is treating him wrong. How are you laughing at someone for wearing their heart on the sleeve? Mind you, Max recently set up his quote-unquote friend to be berated by someone who was hate rating him. These are the people we're dealing with. And I don't even want to talk about this video anymore because that shit's actually weird. Loki pissed me off, actually. With all that being said, Tay has apologized, and I think it's a genuine apology. I also think that we should allow Tay the chance to grow and be a better man, especially when there are worse people who seemingly can still add on to their wealth. You have worse men who are adding on to their generational wealth who get less heat than Tay. Why have we turned this guy into a scapegoat when there are people who genuinely need our attention? It just fries me so bad, man. It fries me so bad. That's really all I had to say. Subscribe for more unsolicited opinions. If y'all want more videos where I don't write and I just kind of talk, let me know. I'm gonna get up out of here.
That was a good video though.
Bye bye.
That was a great video. That was a great video. We were in the video too, so that was even more of a dub. I ain't gonna lie. Let me know how y'all feel about that video. I would call Tay, but Tay still, I ain't gonna lie. Tay still in Las Vegas celebrating his fight win. I know it wasn't a win, but it counts as a win.